popular topics. So I know I said 6:30, but y'all, I couldn't find my phone nowhere. I don't even know how it got lost. I had it right here. Child, I don't know. Y'all know it's always some drama every day. We got some pet food recalls. I would be so mad if I had a pet. I ain't got no pets, but I'm going to read it for some people that do have pets. Major dog food recall issued due to salmonella poison, salmonella contamination. Blue Ridge Beef is recalling 5,700 pounds of beef dog food due to salmonella poison, salmonella contamination. The Natural Raw Pet Food brand is recalling certain lots of its 2-pound log natural mix after samples of the product were found to be contaminated. The samples, which were collected on January 8th by the North Carolina Department of Agriculture and tested by the North Carolina Department of Agriculture Food and Drug Protection Laboratory, were from products that were distributed in multiple states. Remember, I just did a video talking about Tabitha Brown, and I was talking about how if you're dealing with hair, skin, sensitive areas, that your products have to be mandated by government or state or local, agencies. They test that stuff, your hair products, food products, skin products. They test it to make sure it's safe. So this is what I'm talking about right here. It was according to the Food and Drug Administration, which was notified of the contamination on January 27th. The affected products were stamped with lot number N25/12/31 and UPC number 854-298-001054. The products were sold in Virginia, Maryland. Hey, y'all, hey. I'm talking about some pet food recall. Next, I'm going to go over some more recalls because I think that's important. And a lot of people don't watch the news or they don't get the news. So I try to go over stuff that I find out about. Make sure, Liz, that you give me a like and don't forget to subscribe. The products were sold in Virginia, Maryland, Pennsylvania, Connecticut, Massachusetts, New York, Tennessee, and Rhode Island. The FDA asks that people who purchase the affected product either return it to the place of purchase or dispose of it immediately in a way that children, pets, and wildlife cannot access. Additionally, the government agency urges customers to not feed the recalled products to any animals. Wash and sanitize pet food bowls, cups, and storage containers. Hey, y'all, hey. Don't forget to give me a like and don't forget to subscribe. We're going over some recalls. The latest one is a pet. If you have a pet, a dog, this is a recall for your dog in different areas. You always can play this video back. And to wash the sanitized hands thoroughly after handling recalled foods. Symptoms of salmonella poison, salmonella in pets can include diarrhea, fever, vomit, and lack of energy. Other symptoms include decreased appetite and abnormal pain. It's possible for pets to be carriers and pass the infection to other pets or people, even if they are not showing symptoms. Hey, y'all, hey, don't forget to give me a like and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, in people, the symptoms of salmonella can include fever, abdominal pain, nausea, vomit, and diarrhea. Though rare, symptoms can also include arterial infections, arthritis, muscle pain, eye irritation, and urinary tract symptoms, according to the FDA. So yes, that's one recall that I saw for pets if you have a dog. The next recall I saw was let me see, check your pantry for more than 16,000 pounds of breadcrumbs recalled nationwide. This is from Yahoo Life. Breadcrumbs are a pantry staple used back for thickening stews, adding crunch to casseroles, and so much more. But if you have any in your kitchen, check the label before using it. Breadcrumbs distributed nationwide are the subject of a recall due to unclear allergens, according to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. La Fiesta Food, that's the name of the company. Hey, y'all, hey. Don't forget to give me a like and don't forget to subscribe. La Fiesta Food Products is recalling 8-ounce packets of La Fiesta brand unseasoned breadcrumbs, pan rodeo, seasoned breadcrumbs, pan rodeo. I'm so terrible. I'm sorry, y'all, with these names. I'm terrible. I'm sorry. They could be identified by the following details. La Fiesta unseasoned breadcrumbs sold in retail stores nationwide from April 10th, 2024 through January 22, 2025. UPS of 0323-27000886. Lot codes 26002, 26073, 26082, 26092, 26094. Lafayette seasoned breadcrumbs sold in retail nationwide August 24th, 2024 through January 22, 2024. UPC of 0323-27000887. Lot codes 26094 and 26123. The recall was initiated after discovering the product contained unclear sesame, a potential allergen for customers. The recall includes over 6,000 packages of unseasoned breadcrumbs and more than 6,000 packages of seasoned breadcrumbs nationwide. The FDA has not received any reports of consumer illnesses or adverse effects following consumption of the breadcrumbs. However, if you have an allergy or sensitivity to sesame, the FDA urges consumers to throw away or return the recalled breadcrumbs to the place of purchase for a full refund. Individuals with questions and concerns, 408-326-0487, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5 Pacific time. And you could email quality insurance at iffp.com. Oh, the original article was on Martha Stewart. So Martha Stewart, she had something to say about the recall of the breadcrumbs, because I think she'd be doing like cooking and little different stuff like that too. So they had to check your freezer for Wegmans recall chicken nuggets due to bone fragments. Okay, this recall product was distributed to 9 states. Okay, on January 2027, FSIS issued a public health alert for the product, alerting consumers that the product may be contaminated with extraneous material. The recall affects Wegmans food pack fully cooked breaded check breast. It probably was chicken breast. But, you know, everybody, you know, they write an article. It's okay. This is on Martha Stewart. Chicken breast with rib meat, packaged in 46-ounce sealable plastic bags. The chicken nuggets have an establishment number of P-33944 and a best by date as of August 26, 2022. 2025, I'm sorry. Printed on the packaging. The product was distributed to retail locations in the following states: Delaware, Maryland, Massachusetts, New Jersey, New York, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and Washington, D.C. Man, I just read that about the pet food for some of them states. Okay, the FSIS was notified of the issue after Wegmans received multiple complaints of consumers finding bone fragments in the product because it's supposed to be boneless. There have been no confirmed reports of injury following the consumption of the chicken nuggets, but FSIS advises anyone concerned about any injury to contact healthcare providers. Although the recalled chicken nuggets are no longer available for purchase, they may still be in a consumer's freezer. So check your freezer for Wegmans boneless chicken nuggets. I would throw anything away that's Wegmans. It's just me because I don't want nothing contaminated in my refrigerator. I feel like if you get a product and one is contaminated, I feel like all of them is. It's just me. Because that's just me. If you have the product in your freezer, throw it away immediately or return it to the place of purchase for a full refund. Individuals with questions about the recall should call the toll-free USDA Meat and Poultry Hotline at 1-800-674-6854. They also have an email, mphotline@usda.gov. Consumers can also contact Wegmans Food Markets at 855-934-3663. Okay? It's a lot of food, y'all, that's being recalled. Carrots, chocolate, carrot recall. I love carrot. You know what? I don't eat baby carrots, but this look like it's baby carrots. It's on Martha Stewart. I don't eat baby carrots. I cut my carrots up. I clean them, and then I cut them up from the big carrot. Because if you somebody that know anything about planted carrots, they come out big carrots with the big carrots coming out of the ground. They ain't got no baby carrots. I don't eat. Y'all, don't be eating these seedless. They got seedless watermelon and all this seedless stuff that is naturally with seeds. If you know anything about fruits, you know watermelons have seeds. Don't eat them seedless stuff. They got seedless grapes. Don't eat that. Now, I think green grapes is the only ones that have the seed. I don't eat green grapes. But I do eat grapes, and they have seeds. But I don't eat stuff that's supposed to have seeds that don't. And if it's look, shape, and awkward of what I'm used to, I do my research. Please research, y'all, because it's just a lot going on. Look at this. Carrots recall across 9 states due to E. coli outbreak. I had an E. coli outbreak from spinach one time. E. coli is painful. They gave me a shot to relieve me of the pain, and I wasn't out of pain till the next day, child. It was unbearable pain. I just felt like it was a rush in my stomach, and it hurted so bad. I'm telling y'all, it just was painful. The recalled products were distributed to various grocery stores, including Trader Joe's and Wegmans. Here we go. Carrots are great to have on hand for easy snacking, but before Searching for them, check the label. The USDA announced a recall of organic whole and baby carrots due to possible E. coli contamination. Oh, we can't even eat fruit. We can't eat fruits and vegetables. On November 16th, Germway Foods initiated a volunteer recall of various brands of bagged organic whole and baby carrots due to potential E. coli contamination. You don't know if you got E. coli. I'm going to tell you that right now because it's painful. Yep, it's painful, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know it ain't nothing you want. The organic carrots were available of retail from August 14th through October 23, 2024. The baby carrots include special best date used if on the bag printed from September 11th to November 12th, 2024. So we got pet food, chicken nuggets, carrots, and I think it was one more I had on here. Let me see. It was one more, y'all. Let me. Oh, the breadcrumbs, and there was one more. I'm sure it was because it was five recalls. I was like, what the. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see about this. Before I get into the next subject, I wanted to recover all of the recalls that we have. Hey, y'all. Hey, don't forget to give me a like and don't forget to subscribe. Let me see. This is on chocolate, I thought I saw. It was a ban on chocolate. Chocolate something. I don't know if it was chocolate milk or... But I thought I saw a ban on chocolate. I mean, a recall on chocolate. We got 5 recalls, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey. Let's see. Recall. Oh, there it is. Recall on chocolate. Yep. Chocolate recall now classified as potentially deadly according to the FDA. This is off Delish Foods and Yahoo News. Anyone with a milk allergic needs to be on high alert in the midst of the flurry of ongoing food recalls. The FDA has updated its initial recall on a handful of Cal Ye Farms chocolate products to the highest risk level. Originally, the FDA announced a recall of numerous Cal Ye Farm products because they have been contaminated, undeclared milk, soy, wheat, sesame, FDNC number 6, and or almonds. The recall has now been elevated by the FDA to most serious level of recalls, Class 1. Y'all know Class 1 is like the dangerous one. But only a few of affected products of the company's dark chocolate almonds, dark chocolate apricots, dark chocolate walnuts, because the chocolates contain undeclared milk. According to the FDA, a Class 1 recall means there's a situation in where there's a reasonable probability that the use of an exposure of a volatile product will cause serious adverse health consequences or death. So please, if you have the Cal Ye Farms, any type of chocolate, I would throw them away. And again, if I have any of Cal Ye products in my possession, all of them getting thrown away. That's just me. Now you got Trader Joe's and Wegmans Foods. So y'all can re-look at this video and you can see all of the places that are affected by these foods, okay? Now let's get into some Trump talk. The federal government bans an agency implemented, executed order defending women. This is NPR, and I did a video today talking about that because I had some weirdo try to come for me because he appeared to be a man and wanted to be called a woman, and I couldn't shut my mouth to call him what he wanted to see. He which wanted to be called a she. Look, I need you to look like what you telling me because I'm older. And I ain't even being funny. Hey, y'all. Hey, Caleb videos. I'm older and I don't mean no harm. But if you appear to be a woman and you want me to call you a man, it's going to be real difficult for me to do that in a few hours. Give me a little time because I'm confused by what I see versus what you telling me to call you, okay? I don't mean no harm in it. Y'all is just he was real for see it's she. She that looks like a he really had me confused, and I was like, I'm sorry. So I had to say in my head, Mrs., or Miss, I forgot what it was. I don't know which one it was, y'all. See, that's why I'm confused. I can't with y'all. Okay, this week the Trump administration instructed all federal agencies to remove information from their websites pertaining to gender ideology on Friday, which was today. A flurry of reports indicated that exact thing was happening. In a Wednesday memo, the Office of Personnel Management Action Director Charles Exel instructed agencies to comply by Friday by 5 p.m. today with an executive order that said, so I did this on my video. You guys can watch the video. I've already released the video and I went over this. Trump is serious about changing things back to women and men versus women, men, gender neutral, gender something else, all others. He said he declared it's just men and women. That's it. All the rest of the stuff, nah, we ain't doing that. Okay, so we got the chocolate, breadcrumbs, all the recalls. Y'all can look at the video back. Let's see what else. Oh, and I wanted to talk about this one right here. I'm so glad. See, this. I'm so glad. Hey, y'all. Hey, thanks for the likes. Don't forget to subscribe. Look, this federal agencies bar Black History Month and other special observations. I'm so glad because I kept saying Black history is American history. Why do we have to have 1 month? All that mess needs to be gone. I'm so glad. Now, that's just my opinion. I'm glad about it. Black History Month is no more. I'm glad that's gone. All the others need to follow and be gone. Okay? All this. I never wanted a Black History Month. Don't dumb me down to a 1 month. Okay? Washington federal agencies on Friday rushed to comply with President Donald Trump's executive order aimed at curtailing diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. I just did a video about that. It'll be down. It's down below, or it's on my channel. It's the one with Tabitha. The executive order prompts a flurry of memos and emails obtained by NBC News that modified the rules for staff at intelligence agencies in the military and across civilian departments regarding employee resource groups and the celebration of cultural awareness events. He getting rid of all cultural awareness events, not just Black History Month. So you ain't gonna see none of this. This week, the Defense and Intelligence Agency ordered a pause on all activities and events related to Martin Luther King Day, Black History Month, Juneteenth, LGBTQ something, Pride Month, Holocaust Remembrance Day, and other special observances to comply with President Donald Trump executive orders to be a memo obtained by NBC News. The memo lists 11 observances that are now banned. It also uh, said that all affinity groups and employee network groups are immediately on pause. The directive comes on the Trump administration has been made as a top priority to go after any programs perceived to be related to promoting diversity, equity, and inclusion in the federal government. Now, in the federal government, I try to make this clear to everybody that watched my Tabitha Brown video. I went over this same diversity, equity, and inclusion. This is at a federal level. It has nothing to do with retail stores. The retail stores have made their own decisions on DEI elimination. Trump had nothing to do with that. He's clearly speaking on federal government agencies, okay? So when you see stores like Walmart, Target, Amazon, and all of the other ones doing DEI, it has nothing to do with Donald Trump. That's why people have to be educated and do their own research, okay? Don't be listening to that's because people said that don't mean it's true. I ain't seen nobody boycotting Target. Now, I haven't seen it here. I ain't seen nobody protesting nowhere. Now, I don't know about no other states, but y'all gonna look real silly out there because y'all think Trump got something to do with it. Trump ain't got nothing to do with this one. Everybody doing their own thing. The only thing he got his hand in is federal government agencies, okay? The directive comes as Trump administration made it a top priority. I already said that. The DIA did not immediately return the request for comment. The U.S. intelligence agencies are also working to eliminate or suspend any activities that could be interpreted as supporting past DEA policies. Multiple current and formal officials say the agencies are still trying to determine what activities or events will be prohibited. But officials are eerie at the sight of the cause of rather so I did another video today about some of those same things, okay? The Office of Director of National Intelligence, which oversees the country's intelligence services, all these different little Pentagons and federal government, CIA, and it got a host of federal government agencies. They all getting rid of DEA. And these preferential Martin Luther King Day, Holocaust, American Ethnical Historic, a lot of stuff in to be gone. And I'm glad. I never wanted a Black history. Not me. No. Don't dumb me down for it a month. A lot of this stuff has to do with retail stores getting their money on, having us buy all their trinkets for all the sales and whatnot. That's all this stuff is about, money. Again, it's about retail stuff. Trump ain't studying. He going after stuff that has something to do with the federal government. So that's why I said people need to educate themselves and stop doing what other people do. We have our own minds, body, and spirits to make decisions. I would do so. Let me see what else I saw. Oh, here go another one. See, I already be looking at the stuff. I'll see some articles that I'm interested in discussing with you guys, and then I'll bring them forth to my people. Okay, the U.S. healthcare provider data breach impacts 1 million patients. So if you are a person that has U.S. healthcare, your data may have been breached. Usually they send you a notice in the mail, or they'll send you a email. I usually get an email saying my data was breached and whatnot. And I started getting all these weird text messages and chat. I don't respond to none of that stuff. I don't respond to nothing. If I ain't text you, I ain't responding. So you ain't got to worry about me, because I don't do it. Community Health Center, CHC, a leading Connecticut healthcare provider, is notifying over 1 million patients of a data breach that impacted their personal and health data. The nonprofit organization provides primary medical, dental, and mental health services to over 145,000 active patients. CHA said in a Thursday filing with Maine's Attorney General that unknown attackers gained access to its network in mid-October 2024. A breach discovered more than 2 months later on January 2nd, 2022. While the threat actors sold files containing to patient personal and health information belonging to 1,060,936 individuals, the healthcare organization says it didn't encrypt any compromised systems, and that the security breach doesn't impact its operation. Investigators hired to assess the incident's impact on a secure CHC's system found that a skilled criminal hacker was behind the attack. So they did. Fortunately, the criminal hacker did not delete or lock any of our data, and the criminal's activity did not affect our daily operations. We believe we stopped the criminal hackers' access within hours. Who knows how much information they got? It says 1,060,936 people, individuals. It's just always something. We can't get a break. I can't have to come over here and say, hey, y'all, and just look at y'all. Just look at y'all, talk to each other in the comments. I can't never do that because there's always something going on. Now, fortunately, a lot of stuff is going on because Trump is trying to clean up a lot of stuff that he's inherited from the Biden and Harris administration, as all presidents do. When they get into office, they make the things that they want to do relevant. They make them relevant. Okay? That ain't got nothing to do with Trump. I keep telling people, all presidents pardon people. Like I had a pardon yesterday about ex-alderman in Chicago. All presidents pardon people. Another thing that's in the news, Trump's second term live update starting tomorrow. Trump tariffs on Mexico, Canada, China will start tomorrow, February 1st. White House says. This is from ABC News. And Trump sitting there with that pen. I told y'all he been having that pen in his hand since he became the president. I know y'all think it's funny when I say that, but I'm telling y'all he been going at it, child. President Donald Trump rapid reshaping of the federal government continues with executive orders and actions from his acting agency heads. Trump cabinet nominees include Robert F. Kennedy. Some more people were questioned by senators during confirmation hearings on Thursday, which was yesterday, while another Secretary of the Interior, Doug, was confirmed by the Senate. Meanwhile, in the wake of the plane crash, remember the plane crash I did a couple of days ago, they say 67 people near Washington's Reagan Airport was killed. 67 people. Please check on your loved ones. My condolences to all. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hey, Jonah. Don't forget to give me a like and don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you check on your loved ones and see if everybody's okay. Because it's a lot going on. And just check and see, you know, what's happening with your loved ones. Okay. I think Columbia said something about they was go for every Colombian they return they was gonna return every green card. It took me to death. Not the green code in the cartel movies tickled me to death. I said, not the word green code. Okay, lady. Okay, we feel you. While the White House press secretary, Caroline, confirmed that tariffs against Mexico and Canada would start on Saturday after a report circulated that Trump was going to push it back a month. I saw this report and it was fake, Levitt said. I was just with the president in the Oval Office. We have an Oval Office at work too. We call the Oval Office funny. And I can confirm that tomorrow is the deadline that the president put into the place in a statement several weeks ago. The president would be implementing, not eliminate, implementing tomorrow a 25% tariff on Mexico, 25% tariff on Canada, and a 10% tariff on China, she added. Levitt would not say if there would be any exemptions for items like oil, which Trump suggested could be spared from the tax. Those tariffs will be for public consumption in about 24 hours tomorrow, she said. So you can read them then. So I'll be back on here to discuss the tariffs tomorrow when they get all that stuff together. Virginia is in a flood one. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to hear that. Rules are nowhere. Thank you, Jonah. You always help me out. Thank you. I'm gonna hire you when I get that big spurt. Jonah is gonna be one of my mediators for the comments. I think it's called. I don't know how to do it. I have to look more into that because I don't really know how that goes. I'm just a little small channel. But thank you, Jonah. I appreciate you. And in the midst of us ever blowing up and to be a lot of people, we're going to make sure we give Jonah that job because he will get you about them comments, okay? I appreciate him. Okay, let me see. So, you guys, I've been on here almost 40 minutes. And you guys can play the video back. I talked about a host of recalls, including pet food. Okay? We talked about, we had Trump talk, and we talked about this U.S. healthcare data breach. Okay? So you guys play the video back. I'm going to get off here because y'all know I work on Friday nights and Saturday nights. I'm off Sunday, Mondays, and I can't wait to enjoy my days off. Okay? I'll see you guys in the next video. Talk to you later. Bye.